welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a story that is just incredibly intimate, super real, and honestly, beautifully universal. We're talking about the true story of Hina and how she managed to build this massive dream while constantly racing against the clock. Look, if you've ever caught yourself saying, "I just don't have the time," well, this story is going to fundamentally change how you look at the shape of your day.
You see, Hina had always wanted to write a book. Now, not necessarily some famous, glossy, blockbuster bestseller, just her book. It was this quiet little dream she'd been carrying around for years. You know, the way we all kind of carry things silently. She held on to it right up until she turned 34, and then she finally decided to stop just carrying it and actually start writing it.
But let's be real here, her everyday reality was incredibly demanding. Like I said, 34 years old, mother of 2 kids under 6, working a part-time job at a school, plus a house that needed her in like 14 different ways every single day. From making meals and folding endless laundry to soothing unpredictable crying fits, there was absolutely zero free time for her, right? None. She knew this reality better than literally anyone else, but she decided she was going to write the book anyway.
Which brings us to the 20-minute system and stealing time at the kitchen table.
Yep, 20. She found exactly 20 minutes every single day during her younger child's totally unpredictable nap time, which, if you're a parent, could be anywhere from 12 to 35 minutes on a good day. She would just open her laptop. She didn't retreat to some perfectly curated, quiet home office. No, she sat right there at the brightly lit kitchen table. Why? Because it had good morning light, and crucially, it was super easy to just close the lid and walk away the exact second a kid woke up.
Now, some days she wrote 2 full paragraphs. Other days, she barely managed 2 lines. And then there were days where she simply read over yesterday's work and changed exactly 1 word. That was it. That was sometimes her entire writing session for the day. 1 single word. And you know what? That was enough. She actually called these her stolen hours, even though they were really just minutes scattered randomly across the day. She kept a little notebook tucked in her bag just to capture those tiny fragments of time between life's demands. A few minutes waiting at the school gate, a quiet second in the car before grabbing groceries. It was all about just gathering those minutes up and stacking them together into something real.
Dealing with the doubters and protecting the dream. Because of course, when you live a life this packed, people start to notice and give their well-meaning advice. They'd say things to her like, "Oh, just wait until the children are older," or "Maybe try again when things settle down a bit." Her response? She would literally just smile politely, go home, and write 2 more paragraphs. She kept the book a total secret. Not out of shame, but because she knew that dreams shared too early can kind of collect other people's doubts before you've even had a chance to build up your own belief.
So let's talk about the last sentence. On a quiet Saturday morning.
This whole process was a journey of pure, quiet persistence. Day 1 was making the decision. Year 1 was built entirely on those little stolen minutes and single changed words. And then exactly 2 years and 4 months later, she types the last sentence. Her hands finally come to rest on the closed laptop lid. And what does she do right after achieving this huge milestone? She goes and makes toast. Nobody knows. She just sits for a moment, absorbing what she's actually done, gets up, and drops bread in the toaster. It is this completely, wonderfully mundane, domestic reality. There are no fireworks going off, there's no audience cheering, and honestly, that is exactly what makes it the most beautiful, profound moment of this entire story. Exactly enough copies. Redefining success. Let's jump forward 6 months to when she finally puts her work out there. 340. And I want to say this number proudly, without a single apology. She self-published the book, and no, it did not become some massive global bestseller. It sold 340 copies in the first year, mostly to complete strangers. But guys, it was not a failure. 340 was exactly enough. It was exactly enough because she got messages like this. One reader, a mother of 3 who bought one of those copies, wrote to Hina and said, "I thought I had lost myself somewhere in the laundry and the school runs. Your book reminded me I am still in there. Thank you."
Hina literally printed that single message out, grabbed a magnet, and slapped it right on her fridge. And it is still there today. A static, permanent reminder of the emotional weight of her work, sitting quietly in the exact same kitchen where the dream was built in the first place.
Stealing your time back. The final lesson. The core truth here, the big takeaway we all need to remember, is that nobody just finds time. Hina never found the time. You have to make it. You literally have to steal it back in the little gaps and corners of days that don't look quiet at all. It's this minimalist equation for doing something monumental. 2 years, 20 minutes, one word at a time. That is how huge tasks actually get done. Not through endless, luxurious stretches of free time, but through persistent, tiny, almost invisible actions.
I really want to leave you with this final thought today. You do not need more time. You need to decide what to do with the time you already steal. So, what are you going to build in your stolen hours today? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. I'll see you next time.